Hare Krishna everyone, we're continuing to read the Bhagavad Gita as it is, the book by His Divine Grace A.C, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Chapter 2, Contents of the Gita summarized, text 42 to 43. Yamimam pushpitam vacham pravadantya vipaschita veda vadaratah partha nanyadasti tivadina kamatmana svarga para janma karma phala pradam kriya vishesha bahulam bhogashvarya gatim prati. Men of small knowledge are very much attached to the flowery words of the Vedas, which recommend various fruitive activities for elevation to heavenly planets, resultant good birth, power, and so forth. Being desirous of sense gratification and opulent life, they say that there is nothing more than this. Purport. People in general are not very intelligent, and due to their ignorance they are most attached to the fruitive activities recommended in the Karma-kanda portions of the Vedas. They do not want anything more than sense-gratificatory proposals for enjoying life in heaven, where wine and women are available, and material opulence is very common. In the Vedas, many sacrifices are recommended for elevation to the heavenly planets, especially the Jyotishtoma sacrifices. In fact, it is stated that anyone desiring elevation to heavenly planets must perform these sacrifices, and men with a poor fund of knowledge think that this is the whole purpose of Vedic wisdom. It is very difficult for such inexperienced persons to be situated in the determined action of Krishna consciousness. As fools are attached to the flowers of poisonous trees without knowing the results of such attractions, unenlightened men are similarly attracted by such heavenly opulence and the sense enjoyment thereof. In the Karma-kanda section of the Vedas, it is said, Apama somam amrita abhuma and akshayam havai chaturmasya yajana sukritam bhavati. In other words, those who perform the 4-month penances become eligible to drink the Soma Rasa beverages, to become immortal and happy forever. Even on this earth, some are very eager to have Soma Rasa, to become strong and fit to enjoy sense gratifications. Such persons have no faith in liberation from material bondage, and they are very much attached to the pompous ceremonies of Vedic sacrifices. They are generally sensual, and they do not want anything other than the heavenly pleasures of life. It is understood that there are gardens called Nandana Kanana, in which there is good opportunity for association with angelic, beautiful women and having a profuse supply of Somarasa wine. Such bodily happiness is certainly sensual. Therefore, there are those who are purely attached to such material, temporary happiness as lords of the material world. Text 44. Bhogeshvarya prasaktanam taya pahrita chetasam vyavasayatmika buddhi samadhavna vidhiyate. in the minds of those who are too attached to sense enjoyment and material opulence, and who are bewildered by such things, the resolute determination for devotional service to the Supreme Lord does not take place. Purport. Samadhi means fixed mind. The Vedic dictionary, the Nirukti, says, Samyag adhiyatesmin atma tattva yathatmyam. Quote, when the mind is fixed for understanding the self, it is said to be in samadhi. Unquote. Samadhi is never possible for persons interested in material sense enjoyment and bewildered by such temporary things. They are more or less condemned by the process of material energy. Text 45. Traigunya vishaya veda nistraigunya bhavarjuna nirdvandvo nitya sattvastho niryoga kshema atmavan. The Vedas deal mainly with the subject of the three modes of material nature. O Arjuna, become transcendental to these three modes. Be free from all dualities and from all anxieties for gain and safety, and be established in the self. Very, very important verse. Purport. All material activities involve actions and reactions in the three modes of material nature. They are meant for fruitive results, which cause bondage in the material world. The Vedas deal mostly with fruitive activities to gradually elevate the general public from the field of sense gratification to a position on the transcendental plane. Arjuna, as a student and friend of Lord Krishna, is advised to raise himself to the transcendental position of Vedanta philosophy, where, in the beginning, there is Brahma Jigyasa, or questions on the supreme transcendence. All the living entities who are in the material world are struggling very hard for existence. For them, the Lord, after creation of the material world, gave the Vedic wisdom, advising how to live and get rid of the material entanglement. When the activities for sense gratification, namely the Karma Kanda chapter, are finished, then the chance for spiritual realization is offered in the form of the Upanishads, which are part of the different Vedas, as the Bhagavad Gita is a part of the fifth Veda, namely the Mahabharata. The Upanishads mark the beginning of transcendental life. As long as the material body exists, there are actions and reactions in the material modes. One has to learn tolerance in the face of dualities, such as happiness and distress, or cold and warmth, and by tolerating such dualities, become free from anxieties regarding gain and loss. This transcendental position is achieved in full Krishna consciousness when one is fully dependent on the goodwill of Krishna. Jai. we're going to stop here for today. I'm really running behind schedule. Tomorrow we'll be uploading 2 episodes again. And yes, so see you tomorrow. Hare Krishna. The link to this book is in the description. Please check out our website, shravanamdiaries.com. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Hare Krishna.